We are back with the second part of our sale video. In this video we're going to be looking at all those games and bundles with massive gamer scores. So sit back, watch, and let's roll those credits. So we're kicking it off with the bundles, and we have 8 bundles to get through. So let's waste no time and start with the first one, which is the Gothic Platform Games Bundle, currently on sale for $7.99. This bundle will give you the opportunity to play 3 games and get a whopping 8,000 G for your efforts. And not just that, but each one of these games can be completed in under half an hour for that maximum 8,000 G. That works out at about £1 for every 1,000 G you're gonna get. And the games available in this bundle are Castle Walker, Dark Burial Enhanced Edition, and Rabio. And if you're struggling with Dark Burial, we even have a walkthrough guide available on our channel, links to which you can find below. And next up we have a bundle that should be on every achievement hunter's list, and I'd imagine 90% of you will already have these games, but if not, the Butterflies bundle is on sale this week for $4.34. Now these games are notorious for being some of the easiest completions, and these 2 games are no exception, with both being able to be completed in under half an hour. Now the reason these games are known by every achievement hunter is because between the 2 games you can pick up 7,000 G, making this an incredible bargain for pounds per G. Butterfly 2 will earn you 3,000 G, whereas the original Butterfly will actually earn you 4,000 G. Both these games are simple platform puzzlers where you have to collect every single flower, performing skills and logics to complete 40 plus levels. But don't worry, for these achievements you do not need to complete even half that amount of levels. So if you're looking for something that's going to give you your best bang for a buck and you haven't already got these games, I highly recommend picking them up. Next up we have 3 bundles from the same developer, Cotton Games. Now these 3 bundles basically mix 3 games into different bundles, allowing you to select whichever bundle best suits your needs. Now the games in questions are adventure point and click games, and we have Mr. Pumpkin's Adventure, Mr. Pumpkin 2, and Rain City. So each of these games can be picked up in different bundles. The first one we have is Mr. Pumpkin Series Bundle, which, as the name might suggest, contains both the Mr. Pumpkin games 1 and 2. Now these games will only offer you 1,000 G each, but they are quick completions, being able to complete it in 1 to 2 hours. And for this game you will only have to fork out £2.09. The next bundle, the Urban Exploration Bundle, contains the first Mr. Pumpkin game and Rain City. Again, both games can be completed in 1 to 2 hours and are both worth the 1,000 G. And the final combination is obviously Mr. Pumpkin 2 with Rain City. As already mentioned, both 1 to 2 hour completions, 1,000 G each. So if you're looking for some good point and click adventure games, I would highly recommend picking up these. They are cheap, they are simple, they're going to give you 2,000 G for your time. So if you're looking for something a bit more retro, then this bundle could be right up your street. The East Asia Soft Indie Shmoop Bundle. Why they go with Shmoop, I have no idea, but that is what it's called. This bundle combines 3 games, Null Drifter, Project Starship, and Red Death. Again, all these games are only worth 1,000 G, but are available in a super cheap bundle. This bundle is only going to cost you £2.47, making this again another super cheap bundle for 3,000 G. This is under £1 for 1,000 G. And again, all these games are super quick. You can complete every one of these games in under an hour. Like with all these bundles, there is no reason why you can't pick this one up today, complete it within a few hours, and have another 3,000 G on your gamer score. And the last bundle that we've got to look at today is called Jump and Roll. This is from the developers and publisher Poor Cat, which is a collection of 2 fast-paced games, Hypersphere Rebirth and The Last Rolling Hero. Hyperspace, you can plunge into a world of classic arcade games and go through 100 handcrafted levels. And in Roller Hero, you can enjoy an interesting story, fight enemies and bosses with many beautiful, interesting levels. Both games have reasonably quick completion times. The Last Rolling Hero is slightly longer at 2 to 3 hours, whereas Hypersphere can be completed in 1 to 2 hours. Both games will give you 1000 G each, and you'll only have to pay $3.54 for this 2000 G. Now let's get into the part of the video I'm sure you've all been waiting for, and that's those massive gamer scores. These games will offer you such huge boost in your gamer score that any one of these games is worth buying. So let's take a look at the first game, and that's Bullet Beat. Now Bullet Beat is a shoot 'em up where everything at the levels is in tune with the music, even shooting. Keep the combo to get stronger, with 8 different levels with a unique track in the dubstep genre. Now this game will take you no more than an hour to complete, and you will get a massive 5000 G. And what is even better, that 5000 G would only cost you £2.30, making this worth less than 50p for every 1000 G you're gonna earn. This is a stupidly cheap game with a massive gamer score. Next up, we have 2 games in the Reactor X series, Reactor X and Reactor X2. Both games offer you massive gamer scores. Reactor X is a relaxing game about moving boxes on energy grids in a sci-fi setting in order to repair your spaceship. Easy to play, exactly what you need to rest from the dynamics of big games. Now if that's not convincing you enough, then I can tell you now that to get 5000 G, it should take you no more than half an hour. And again, this game is stupidly cheap at £2.51. So that's yet another game that's super cheap and will get you 5000 G. Reactor X2 will not offer you the same kind of gamer score. This game has currently only got 2000 gamer score, but again will only take you half hour to achieve this and is on the slightly more expensive side of $3.77. But like most of these games, I'm sure this will probably get some future updates, pushing that gamer score even further. Next up, we have a game we have covered previously, but that doesn't make it any less worth your money. For £2.51, you can pick up Dark Grim Mariopolis. Now this game has 4000 G available and will only take you half hour to complete. The game is an adventure point and click set in a world combining noir Greek mythology, magic mysticism, hopeless entourage of Geo-Roman age of decadence, and stifling everyday routine. Encourage yourself and step into darkness. And we still have more big games to cover. This week, Lab Crisis is down to £3.14. This is another quick completion, being able to be completed in under half an hour, and in that time you will accumulate 3000 G. Now Lab Crisis is a turn-based puzzle about a robot who's rescuing scientists from a mutant-infested lab. The more scientists you grab at once, the longer the chain is, so be careful. This is another super easy, super cheap game with that massive gamer score. Definitely another one worth picking up. Tricky Thief is our next game. Grab the goods and stay out of sight as you stealthily slide from wall to wall. Get ready for a stealthy spin on tile-based sliding puzzles as you navigate the brain-teasing chambers of Tricky Thief. This game is now on offer for $3.35 and will get you 2000 G for a quick half an hour's game time. And we come finally to the last game that we're going to be covering from this week's sales. It's been a long journey, but this one is still worth your money. The Storyteller is on offer for £2.51 this week and will get you 4000 G. This game will take you no more than half hour to complete, and the game is described as once upon a time a little princess who didn't want to be queen slipped out of the palace in search of a mysterious amulet. She believed that the amulet would give her mystical powers to help her become a real sorceress. The game is a classic platformer with a bunch of levels, goblins, spikes, traps and puzzles. So if you're looking for a quick, easy 4000 G, this platformer is going to be right up your alley. So there we have all those massive achievement games. If you purchased all these games today, you would boost your gamer score by a massive 25,000 G. And all these games are super cheap, nothing is over about £4. Nowhere are you going to find bargains like this to boost your gamer score. So if you've got that odd change lying around, I would seriously recommend getting a lot of these games now. I have never seen so many games on sale at such cheap prices that are going to give your gamer score such a boost. Leave us a comment below letting us know what you think. Are you with me? Is this the best sale you've seen? Between all the games we covered in our last video, all these bundles and these massive achievements, there has been not a week like it that I can remember. And if you found this information helpful, then don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to hit that bell notification. We will have more sale videos coming out every week. So if you don't have the money to get the games this week, check back in a few weeks. We've got plenty of games still to offer you. Well, that's all from me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.